What's going on, y'all? This your man, Big Tiger Man, back in the building. So look, I hope y'all been liking my lives, and I'm getting used to doing the lives. I will eventually expand it to more people. Right now, look, I got to do my baby steps. I got to learn how to work it. At the end of my live yesterday, I was kind of getting caught up with reading the chat. I got to stay focused, engaged with my people I got live. But I will bring on some different people throughout the week. I'm gonna have my regulars, but I'm gonna bring on some of my subscribers too, because sometimes y'all got intel that I'm not privy to, and y'all can put me up on game. I never turn down anybody because they might have information that I can use one day. But this video I want to talk about, I think it's Brenden Rice. I was saying Brandon, but I think it's Brenden Rice. He's been balling out, and I wanted to make this video, man, a year ago, because when I found out Coach Prime took the Colorado job, I was like, boy, Jerry Rice son there. And then I looked and found out he had already transferred to USC, and because I remember, when they went on the visit. When Prime first went to his first time when Bucky had him walking down the hallway, they had a big number 2 on the wall, and I was like, "Damn, is that Shedeur?" They already had Prime up on the wall. I was like, they already got Shedeur up on the wall, but that was Brenden Rice. So Colorado was trying to build around him. That was pretty cool. And I was just thinking about prior to it. When he transferred to USC, I was like, if he would have transferred to Jackson, which would have messed him up, but you could have seen Sanders to Rice. That would have been a whole story. That would have elevated Brenden to a whole nother level. If he could catch balls from Shedeur, that story with Jerry and Dion going against each other, now Shedeur throwing to Brenden, that would have been crazy. I wish we could have got that story. And did y'all see at the end of the game when Brenden came out and he was doing it out of love? He already had his stuff set. Win, lose, or draw. He already had his stuff set. He had his watch on, and he wanted to take a picture with Shedeur. He wanted to do in the Shedeur. So that's and that's another thing, Shedeur. If you watch this video, I remember you doing your the pregame, off-season stuff when they had y'all doing the hype stuff, what you gonna have doing on the Jumbotron for the crowd, and you was like, man, everybody does that, man. That's kind of lame. You want to do something different. Now you got something different. You got the Shedeur now. You need to go in there and tell them, look, hey, I want to do the Shedeur. You need to change one of them props to the Shedeur. So now that you starting to do other stuff throughout, I understand you was trying to do other stuff, but sometimes you got to wait to the moment. Once the moment comes, then you create something new, and that's how you get traditions and all that kind of stuff. So now you need to go back and tell them people, look, hey man, change one of my, or add this in. Keep what y'all got, but add this in. You need to add the Shedeur. But if y'all didn't see it after the game, if you watch Well Off Media, after the game, Brenden, he had his watch, man, and Shedeur didn't have his watch on. He was like, man, I rock with y'all boys, man. I want to get down with y'all boys. He wasn't doing it out of trying to show him up. He was doing it out of, man, I want to have a moment with y'all, man. He kind of know he was at Colorado. I bet sometimes he think damn, if I would have stayed. I mean, you playing with a great quarterback now. Your numbers starting to go up. He was having kind of pedestrian numbers into the bowl game when one of the wide receivers that was going pro, he sat out because he had an ankle injury. Brenden was able to get more targets, right? So he took advantage of those targets, and I think he had 3 touchdowns that game. And I know he had over 150 yards receiving. And now this year's been his best year. Let me see. I got the stats on him. Let me see these stats right here. So his first year at Colorado, he had 6 catches, 2 touchdowns. Second year at Colorado, he had 21 catches, 3 touchdowns. First year at USC, he had 39 catches, 4 touchdowns. So far this year, he got 17 catches, 7 touchdowns. So, and you can kind of tell he's a mixture. Like he has the athletic ability of his dad, but he kind of has. I can kind of tell he kind of has his mom genes too. He has the ability like to be an NFL receiver. The things I want him to work on is like beating. You had like that play when he did the slant on McClain. You have to beat McClain. You've been in college for 4 years. He's a freshman. You got to beat him. I mean, look. Let's not act like he a regular freshman now. This dude's a world class athlete. So yeah, he's gonna get everybody problems. But if you want to be that guy, you have to beat him. Because when you go to the league, that's all in the league. It's a whole bunch of him in the league. You know, it's at least like 8 of them in the league. So if you want to be that guy, if you want to put up numbers like your dad, or I mean, you want to do your own path, but you want to put up numbers, you got to be able to beat a quality corner. I wish they could have had that moment, him and Shedeur, man. But hey, you can't change what's in the past. But I'm happy he tried to show love, and Shedeur took a picture with him. And I think Shedeur was kind of like in that moment where, you know, you like after loss, you won't let it like really hurt you, but it hurt you. Like we will lose in life, but you got to learn how to bounce back. And Shedeur has that mindset, but I can kind of tell my man Rice he wanted to have fun with them boys, man. He was talking to Bucky and everything. So I hope they link up in the off season and they work out together and just have a bond, man. I've learned over your lifetime, the more people you bond with, you never know what's coming up down the road where y'all can help each other. So that was a good look, man. That was a good look. I'm happy it had like a good ending. It ain't over yet, but both of them are succeeding. That's what I'm happy about. But yeah, that's my take on that, y'all. I'm following all these guys. I'm gonna start doing more content. I'm gonna keep Colorado #1, but I'm gonna start doing content on other people too that I think should be brought to the light. All right, y'all. 1.